Welcome back to the exhibition centre in Liverpool. It's the 2018 BISFed Boccia World Championships, and we're on to our final game of the day. It's the BC4 final, and this one is set up to be a cracker. We've already had 3 really intriguing finals, more so than the BC3 final. But now we move on to the BC4 category, introducing from China, Zheng, and from Colombia, Euclides, Grisales. And I'm delighted again to be welcoming Peter Maguire to the commentary box for this one. It's set to be another fascinating game, Peter.
Yeah, 2 titans here in this class. Just hope it's exciting, end-to-end, as we've seen before in previous games here. Both of them kind of demolished their groups, and on the way here, Zheng beat silver medalist Samuel from Slovak 7-0, and Grisales beat 5 times Paralympic Pinto in his group. So the 2 of them knocked out giants themselves.
So they fully deserve to be there, and they've really played well to get to this position.
Very strong.
And let's, as you've just mentioned there, Peter, let's have a look at their route to the final. And one name in particular for me that stands out on that results scorecard is Boris Nikolai.
Yeah.
Did fantastically well. Knocked out
underdog.
your brother, Stephen.
But managed to get the bronze medal in the end. I'm pleased for him to get that. It was great for Boris.
Yeah, felt like he really deserved it. Alison Levine as well put in a really good shift in this tournament as well.
Yeah.
So some really high-class players and high-quality games in the BC4 Championships. But our attention focuses on Zheng and Grisales.
2 different styles of throw as well. A 2-handed throw by Grisales, and the pendulum swing here from Zheng. Still, both can generate good power.
We've not seen Grisales on the show court in these championships, so it'd be maybe a daunting task for Grisales and Yusansen Zheng as well.
Colombia does have the advantage of the noise that they bring here to the crowds.
Yeah,
so
they've got a great following.
Well.
They've really got a great following in their formidable bright yellow tracksuits. Over on the right-hand side of the court, as you're looking out on screen, I'm sure we'll see some fantastic shots of the Colombian players and staff throughout the match. And it will be Grisales to start us off. Well, what a championships it's been here at the Exhibition Centre in Liverpool. And we are down to our final game in the individual competition. Of course, don't go anywhere over the next couple of days. We'll have the team and pairs competitions live for you throughout the days until Saturday evening, which I'm sure will be equally as exciting as what we've witnessed.
Yeah. Different dynamic too, you know, with multiple players on the court. It changes everything.
Our attention for now is on the BC4 final, and what I'm sure will be another cracking match. So here we go. It's Grisales to start us off with his two-arm throw. Something very unusual we haven't seen so far on the show court.
Going along. Nine meters.
9 meters it's looking like for Grisales. He's got that power.
Yeah.
Two-arm throw.
This technique as well, you need to be in sync for both arms. Maybe. See that.
Nice looking start for Grisales, but still the jack is open for Zheng. He's nestled it in there as Zheng. What a start.
Yeah. Nice and calm.
Well, you were crying out for a game like Polychronides' earlier. Could this be the game you were hoping for, Peter?
Great way to finish the individuals here. That's what we want.
Can they put on a show?
See how he responds here. Tension in the crowd here. Really good as well. That will bring the spirits up.
Nicely played as well, so good starts from both Zheng and Grisales.
It's hard to see from our angle above, but Grisales, it's good to have a second chance here. Deep breath.
You hear the cheers from the Colombian faithful. They're really happy with that.
Maybe two.
Why not? That is a superb shot from Grisales.
Zheng has the power here to really smack this and open it clear. That's one chance you can have, or you can go on top. Why keep it tight? You've got those balls to use. Your opponents use three.
Also worth mentioning that we're very close to the court line as well.
Yeah, that'll change everything if it gets replaced. Back in the cross.
Or can he reply?
He's pushing that. Yep, Blue's point.
Very nicely done from Zheng. The accuracy is certainly there.
Yeah, two great players here long. Oh, great push.
Really nicely done.
well protected as well, keeping that ball in place. Grisales again can just push that middle red up. But if I was him, I would put some spin on it to try and climb and sit on top as well. Get an extra point in security. We just offline.
Just whiz pass from Grisales.
First error we've seen from those two today.
Number 4 in the BC4 rankings is Grisales.
Zheng is a little lower, but he hasn't been going to as many competitions as the others in the past couple of years.
Yeah, and you can see in his ranking he has fallen to 11th in the rankings as well. So he'll be looking to boost that. He's already done so, getting to the final.
Bola!
Bola! Point again.
Yeah, very nicely done from Grisales.
One in a measure. You want to go see now?
Let's have another look. Yeah, just a slight nudge. But that slight nudge makes all the difference. And here's Zheng who wants to have another look. Three balls remaining for Zheng.
All that way.
Through the gap.
I think he's just trying to knock on those two blues, cannon it in there.
And his accuracy from the first two throws is slightly gone.
I think they're both a little worried now. The way things are sitting up there.
Grisales just looking on. Hands in his pockets.
He got it.
He has, and he's nudged it.
Good cannon there. Yeah, I think that's one blue.
Very, very close, Peter. The measurements, we could see unless it's nudged even further, could see the torch come out.
A little softer and that could have stayed up. Fell on top of that jack. Final ball here with the red, so he has to really get this. Especially on his own end.
Under pressure, and he pulls off a superb looking shot.
Yeah.
How do these guys do it sometimes under this amount of pressure in such a big game?
That red's exposed, the one holding up the one on top though. Zheng can knock that and take the point back. There's a chance he can hit the front red in as well, so he has to be really precise in hitting this.
So it's all down to Zheng, 2 balls remaining.
Bound up.
Oh, he missed it by some distance.
Yeah, he's too scared in case he hits that front red. That's what he's worried about. It's not there, you just say in your mind it's not there. Just hit that ball you want. Got it.
Oh, he's done it. Fantastic from Zheng. And he looks like he has claimed the point.
Yeah, Grisales wants to go see.
Just wants to double check, does Grisales. But it's been a high quality first end.
Yeah,
Here comes the cry from the Colombians. Really fantastic atmosphere on show court for this fourth final of the afternoon. As the stakes have been risen, 1-0 lead for Zheng.
Grisales would be disappointed, didn't win his own end there. It was just 1 point, and again it went down to the final ball. See how he copes here. His opponent's Jack now.
Just looking back at the BC1 results, and of course the win for David Smith in the final. A resounding 7-2 win over Kai Sun. And a pretty comfortable win, and was even allowed to even showboat and take his eye off the ball a bit in the final end.
Think about both. He was all over the place in that final end. Yeah.
You could see the smile, and I got the chance to speak to him after. And he was delighted with his victory and the gold medal.
He also got that procession with his teammates as well.
He did.
Good.
Yeah, great reception for David Smith. But let's all focus on this BC4 match and the final game of the day here at the World Boccia Championships at the Exhibition Centre in Liverpool, on the banks of the River Mersey. Incredibly short shot this time.
Yeah, it's because Grisales, he's two-handed throw. Sometimes it's a little harder to be more consistent, precise, just right over the V-line.
2 meters for Zheng. That's nice, but it's still got a sight of it as Grisales.
You can smack it well here. It's just the follow-up of rolling up to it. Hopefully he's a lot of practice in his course.
Thumbs at the top of the ball. Really
Secure and just give it more power.
Oh, nice. Grisales, the blue of Zheng doesn't even move.
No, it's right on top of that white.
Lovely shot from Grisales. Can he follow it up?
It's a good distance now for him. It's just has to watch out for that blue. A little bit further back in your box would be good.
Just double checking his wheels, making sure he's not going to give away a ball penalty. Really nice play from Grisales, and Zheng needs to respond.
If Zheng hits this white, there's a red at the back and fall into as well. So he has to watch here the power he puts in. Yeah. Oh no, it's made it harder.
Yeah, he sort of closed off the angle there for himself as Zheng. Have another replay of that.
The connection with the red first. He didn't want that, just all white, that's what we needed. So let's take another go now. He's not in control. That's not a controlling ball.
He sort of let go of it, and as soon as he did, he wasn't too pleased with it. But it is right next to the jack for him. But of course, Grisales has 4 balls remaining.
Just has to knock this one up. Or if you can see any of the white, just place it on it.
We'll try and nudge the blue ball of Zheng's away. It looks like it still will be Grisales to play.
Yep.
He wants to go into the back of his box. Not the quality that we saw in the first end, Peter.
No. We have those kind of falls. You got it.
There we go, that's a bit better from Grisales. He'll be happy with that one. Just nudging it on to the jack.
Zheng will hit this pretty hard as well. Again.
Winds it up.
Oh, and the back ball can play.
I don't think that's ideal for Zheng.
He should have known how his ball was going to move. It's his own jack, you know. You can't really say, I didn't know. It was Grisales' jack. Out. Little error there. Can you see it?
Goes over the top, and what a shot that is from Zheng.
It's spinning that ball.
That is superb, and no wonder his fellow players and staff enjoyed that one. Minute bell sounding for Grisales. Oh, very close. You can see what he was trying to do, and he nearly pulled it off.
Yeah. Does he go for this point here? Push up again? I think he must. Less than 30 seconds to go.
One ball remaining for Grisales. Oh, very nicely done. Let's have a look at that.
You're asking for
On the over top, and referee.
Vamos, vamos.
Steve's ball away.
Esta es Colombia que tiene sabor, que tiene sabor. Arriba Colombia que tiene sabor, que tiene sabor. Vamos!
Zheng actually playing along to the crowd of the Colombians there. Just wanting to have another look. He's handing his ball in, Zheng. You seem happy. Zheng will double his lead going into the third end, so he's got the 2-0 lead, but he's not in total control.
No, end can happen. Just one bad end. There's 6 balls. Pick up 6 points one end.
That would be quite something, wouldn't it, to end the individual competition. Having another look back on the BC2 competition, and it was a resounding win for Zheng Gampa, Shi Guanyang.
Training class.
He really was fantastic this afternoon.
Yeah, really strong. Just ground his opponent down. 3 points, 3 points, 3 points.
Two more ends of the individual competition left at the World Boccia Championships here in Liverpool. The crowd has been fantastic all day and they are gripped to the very end. With what has been a really intriguing day of boccia.
Looks so calm, relaxed there now, Zheng.
Grisales, with a quick glance over to his team.
Looking for that shout and support. Sick of the same tactics. Just a little short on the last one, but right up there on 9 metres.
Eight metres for Grisales. Similar position though to the first end.
Yeah.
And he attacks it straight away.
The line's off this time. Don't know if it's thinking about what's happened previous ends.
You've mentioned a lot in this tournament, Peter, about not having a muddled mind, and it's very important.
I'm very fortunate here with UK Sport, having support of sports psychologists and that. It's really helped bring us on the game. It's a game similar to like the shooters have, where you have to be really calm, slow your heart rate down for actually throwing that shot. It's a strange shot there by Zheng.
Yeah, was that a mistake or a
blocker?
A blocker, yeah. We'll have to wait and see from Zheng. Yeah, aims straight for it.
Oh, it's a shot. Yeah. Yeah, that was a blocker. You're just putting something in there to annoy his opponent, I think.
Nicely done from Zheng so far, but can he get that all important third ball heading towards the jack?
So yeah, that's scoring.
Certainly is, and he used the ball of Grisales.
Can Grisales see that ball coming off him there? Yeah, possibility. Oh.
Just needed to bounce the other way. Yeah. You can see what he was trying to do.
Still there. Just has to go slightly to the right. Our left.
Can he produce Grisales?
It's there.
That's really nicely played from Grisales. He was eyeing it up.
It's going to be really effective now, also being behind the jack. Zheng hits that blue towards the white. If the white goes back, he's just got to stick on that red.
What can Zheng produce now? Oh, well, took out a few on his way towards the jack.
Pinball wizard.
coming to have another look. Here's Yusansen Zheng. Number 11 in the BC4 rankings compared to Grisales, number 4.
See what he's trying to do, he's trying to push that blue loose one towards the jack, but just overcooked it. Came too far to the side.
With one ball remaining for Zheng in this end. It's a crucial ball.
Yeah, you can't leave that jack exposed. Got it.
He's got it, he's done really well.
That's one red, one blue.
Nicely done from
1-1.
Yusansen Zheng.
Move it back. Yeah, it's touching that red also. He has to be careful now when he's whacking this. Sometimes when you went to the back it does cannon away the back ball. Not momentum because shift right through all the balls. You can just see the side of the white. If he misses the front blue, you can push it off the blue and onto the red, so might be an option if you can. Really tricky. He has to go for something. Yeah.
Made it difficult for himself now. Might try and nudge that red a bit closer, but
that's all he's got. He's kind of hampered himself. He's trying to look round it now. Got to use all his time again. Think this through. Try to find the answers in the gums there.
let's have another look. Hasn't got a lot of time.
No.
Grisales.
Bien, hijo, bien. Muy bien.
And that is, sounds like the end of time for that end for Grisales.
Yeah, he should have went for it. He should not have handled it.
He didn't, and it looks like Zheng will extend his lead.
Can't expect to just pick up 3 or 4 points at the final end against a champion like Zheng. Is there no something we don't? Is it one red? Doesn't look a bit pleased there.
Yeah, certainly taking the time.
Okay, that's not going through. That's through, oh yeah. That was great. Let's change things.
That certainly has changed the momentum of this game. It looked initially from high that there's going to be another point to, or a share of the points at least. But
Muy bien.
Grisales has added a point and Zheng hasn't, so we're going to go into the final end 2-1, all to play for. Drama until the very end, Peter.
Our end. Be a late night for us.
And just looking back at the BC3 and just the most extraordinary game. That final will live long in the memory of everyone that was here, and if you're watching on the live stream. Euclides with a 6-5 win over Zheng, but that's not the full story. It was 4 points down, and he played the long game and won. So one more end to go in the individual competition. And drama and curiosity all the way will be glued for the next 10 minutes.
Will Zheng goes short again, right in the V line. Will it go a little further next to the tram lines? Right, oh, it just made it over there.
Just, and only just. I think his heart was in his mouth for a second.
Great angle.
Nice from Zheng. Just the start he needed. See how Grisales approaches this one. He did it, and it's helped him out massively, and he's created a slight angle for himself, potentially.
Nod of congratulations there from Zheng also.
And we talked about the great respect that all the players have in the medal ceremony before this game, and it's really great to see.
Yeah, no bitterness here. Just find it hard to get a line in.
Very similar actually to the second end, where the ball was played very short and Grisales managed to clear the ball away. See what he does now.
He has to be really precise coming up this backside of the blue. Oh, he's gone for it again.
Wow, well he's pushed it even further.
Wasn't happy where it was sitting there. Couldn't see it. Now he's more clear.
Does favour the long game.
Yeah.
And you can see that in his placement when he had the jack under possession.
Compose himself.
Nicely done. What a shot from Grisales.
That angle was really superb, really tight.
And a shot that could go a long way in who we find will be crowned BC4 world champion.
There's always a problem there.
You could see as soon as it happened that he wasn't happy. Good angle from the camera above just to see the perspective.
Doesn't really want to touch that front red. It's affecting Zheng. So he's going to try and come up behind it. we can see all the weight, it'll be good.
He might just have an angle on it, although he will know better than us with the view he'll have. Very tense and dramatic here on the final end on the show court.
All the Colombians holding their breath.
Oh, and he's found the gap, but it's
a little loose, but I don't know if Zheng can actually see it.
did fall away from the jack slightly, but could be a difficult angle this for Zheng.
He's coming to the front. You can come in half power and kind of push out right away and sit, or you can just smack it away. Over the
Oh wow, that is incredible from Yusansen Zheng. That really is a stunning shot, and we've seen some brilliant play over the course of the afternoon, and that's another one to add to the highlights tonight.
hop, skip and a jump, and it's there.
Superb.
Yeah.
Drama all the way on the show court. Intense glow from the court. Eyes fixed on Grisales.
You got there.
Managed to reach it,
Can he see it?
but he's only got one ball remaining.
He had to go for it, final end.
Well, Grisales will have to pull off something pretty magical here and hope that Zheng's radar has been switched off temporarily.
30 seconds call there. He always uses all his time. Oh, just nipped out there.
Not quite, and that means that Zheng will be the world champion in the BC4 category.
And only a champion can have hair like that. I couldn't pull that off.
His performance has matched his hairstyle. Bold, brave, and he's pulled it off. And he's looking for more. And he knows that he will be the BC4 world champion, and he adds a fourth to that scoreboard with a superb shot. And that just shows the class of Yusansen Zheng. That's a fifth as well.
Yeah. It's very tight to that final end there.
What a performance he's putting on for the supporters who have been there all day. And a terrific performance. And Grisales, don't think he could argue with that. He's got the support from his fellow players and supporters. What a victory that is for Yusansen Zheng. He'll be delighted with that one. It's a gold medal. But what a terrific final that was, and what a terrific last three shots as well.
Very tense it was, right up till Grisales ran out of balls. Could have went the other way. It was hit for hit, you know, knock for knock. And that's the kind of performances you want for the final. Thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, terrific game, and what a way to end the individual competition here at the Exhibition Centre in Liverpool. A terrific game, and we look at the scorecard now, and it ebbed and flowed all the way to the final. And
2 long ends, very long ends and 2 very short ends.
Zheng pulled off a masterstroke in the final end. Well, what a day it's been here at the Exhibition Centre in Liverpool. We've seen some fantastic matches throughout the day. But please don't go away, as we'll have the medal ceremonies for the BC2 final and the BC3 categories as well. We'll be with those medal ceremonies very shortly, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back very shortly.
a la señora Sexy.
Hágale, Giovanni lo dice.
Estamos, EU. Estamos, EU.
Sí.
1, 2, 3. ¡Esta es Colombia que tiene sabor! ¡Que tiene sabor! ¡Arriba Colombia que tiene sabor! ¡Que tiene sabor! ¡Vamos! Nos despedimos de esta transmisión. Vamos a contar con ustedes para mañana.
Hola, espero que estén bien. Mi nombre es Euclides Grisales Díaz y hago parte de la selección Colombia de Boccia clasificada en la categoría BC4. En el año 2018 tuve la oportunidad de participar en el World Boccia Championship, que se realizó en la ciudad de Liverpool, Inglaterra. Un momento inolvidable e histórico para mi carrera deportiva porque gané la primera medalla mundial para mi país. Lo que más recuerdo del partido de la final fue que disfruté al máximo cada momento. Mi oponente era un buen jugador y quería dar lo mejor de mí haciendo un buen juego. Tengo muchos recuerdos en mi cabeza, pero puedo decir que fue algo increíble, porque teníamos las mejores canchas, excelente logística, la mejor música y una increíble historia del lugar.
大家好，我是郑元生。首先感谢所有支持和关心我的朋友们，在这里为大家分享2018年硬地滚球世界锦标赛的比赛回忆。首先是他们的比赛场地让我印象非常的深刻，它是一个方形的环绕型的一个比赛场地，中间还有一些空位，能够让运动员更加近距离的能够观看比赛，感受比赛，也能让一些不认识硬地滚球的朋友能够更加的了解硬地滚球，能够近距离的观察，然后并且能够让他们喜欢硬地滚球，我觉得这点做得非常的好。还有就是比赛的决赛场地也是我这么多年见过比较好的一个比赛场地，它像是一个舞台一样，我觉得能够把这个舞台做成这样，我觉得这对这一个运动，这一项运动的一个最大的一个肯定，因为只有这样的场地，然后这样的灯光，然后这样的氛围，能够带给很多不认识硬地滚球的人，能够更加的觉得它非常的正式，非常的有仪式感。还有就是跟大家分享一下我比赛决赛的那个回忆，就是我那个对手是哥伦比亚的运动员，在我们都没到英国之前的时候，我在网上也有了解到他是一个非常棒的一个选手。当时我们两个都打得非常的焦灼，分数都比较近。他身上有很多地方都值得我学习。他在领先或是落后的时候都没有，脸上都没有什么变化，都非常的沉着冷静。那一次比赛也是我非常渴望获得胜利的，因为我之前在北京的时候也有个世锦赛，我很遗憾就拿了第2名，所以那一次在英国的时候我就非常渴望能够拿到第1名，然后经过前期的准备吧，然后在比赛的时候我也是充分的利用那个场地带给我的感受，还有我团队给我的鼓舞跟加油，然后让我非常的有动力，没有什么后顾之忧，全身心的投入，然后赢得了比赛。我的对手或是我所有的对手都非常值得我去尊敬，我尊敬他们，他们也是非常棒的运动员。在这里，最后我在这里就是衷心的问候大家，因为这段时间因为疫情的原因，大家都 只能在家里待着。我也希望这个疫情能够早日结束，让我们的硬地滚球能够重新的回来到我们的比赛。让我们的硬地滚球项目的比赛能够早一点开始，让我们久别重逢的朋友能够早点相见。